Hey YouTube, Zach Guy here. Today I want to talk to you about a couple different things. First, talk to you about the SOG Voodoo Hawk Mini and the Cold Steel Sure Strike Throwing Star. And this is the heavy one, but I'll get into that in a moment. Right now I want to talk about the Voodoo Hawk. First off, it's 12 inches long. The head on it is 7 inches. It weighs in at 23 ounces. It has a hardness on it of an RC 46 to 52. And the steel of the head is 3CR 13 MOV. And the handle, glass reinforced nylon. Now the sheath that it comes in, I just mainly store it in this, and when I go out and go out to do something with it, I it's just to protect it and to protect me. It's a nylon sheath, ballistic nylon. It's got some brass rivets to where you could tie it on to your pack or something. Also has a nylon belt loop on the back. It's got a little bit of leather here in the front to protect it, the sheath from the blade, and it has a plastic snap. Like I said, I use it mainly to store it and when I'm transporting it. Now it's got a black coating on it, and I've had this for a year. I've used it as a camp hatchet a couple times when I've gone camping, and take it out in the back here, which I'll do in a little while and show you. Throw it at my target. The coating that's on here, it's some type of hard case black coating. It's held up very well. You can see it got a little bit of dirt and stuff in it. It's from throwing at my target, missing and hitting the dirt. But it's held on, the head is held on to the nylon reinforced handle with torque screws. As you can see, it's got a shaft that comes down from the head. It's all a single piece. Shaft comes down into the handle, and then you have a metal collar that goes over part of the shaft to help protect the handle. One of the cool things I kind of like about this is that you can choke up on it, and the blade you can use for doing some wood carving, making tent stakes, a stick for your hot dog or whatever. Has a false edge on the bottom of the beard. Just a handy little camp tool. There's no edge on the spike. It's just comes to a point. See if I can get this into, there we go. Comes to a point, so you can't, it's kind of hard to use this as a hammer, but that spike comes in handy if you want to dig a small hole or fire pit or what have you. Just have to be careful when you're using it, because the blade is back towards you. And just kind of fun to throw. Now to get to the Cold Steel Sure Strike Throwing Star. This is the heavy, and the only difference in the Sure Strikes, they have a light, medium, and heavy. The only difference in them is the weight and the thickness. Now it's 5 1/4 inches in diameter. Excuse me, 5 3/4 inches in diameter. It has a false edge on each wing of the star. As you can see, doesn't have any cutting edges. Comes to a point, and then as you look at it right here, this is 6 millimeters thick. On the medium it's 4 millimeters, and on the light it's 2 millimeters, and that's where you come in with the weight. This weighs 6.4 ounces, and the medium is 4.2, and the light is 2.8, and it's just based on the thickness. That's where your weight. I have some fun out in the back here throwing this at the log. My target comes in a set of 3, just showing one right now. It's made out of 1055 carbon steel. It's got a black coating on it that's held up pretty well. You can see where it's worn off a little bit on the tip, but the coating's held up very well. Throwing it at the target, missing, hitting the dirt. So they don't come in any type of carrying case. It's just the 3 stars by themselves. And we'll go outside now and chop up a little bit of wood with the Voodoo Hawk and throw this and the stars at my target. Stand by for some fun. Okay, thought I'd just show how it worked as a small camp hatchet at first. Oops. Let's do this. Okay. And as I said, you can use it if you want to make process the wood down some more. Get into the over here. So, like I said, I need to sharpen it. I haven't sharpened it in a while, but you can, as you can see, you can. And if you excuse the mutts from next door. So it works pretty good as a little camp hatchet. Like I said, I need to sharpen it up some. And as you can see, just that little bit of work hasn't messed up the coating or anything. So, and I've used it quite a bit, as you can see. But anyway, now let's go have some real fun and throw it at the target. Okay, I'm out here getting ready to throw at my target, which you can see right over here. I'm going to be standing back over here a little bit, and since it's almost Christmas, I got my little Santa's work hat on. So let's play. Fell to the ground. Well, let me step back a little bit. Don't need to get that close. Well, that's it for now. It's getting a little cold out here. Dogs are getting noisy. Neighbors' dogs don't like me being out in my own yard. But anyway, hope you enjoyed a little review of the Voodoo Mini Hawk and the Cold Steel Sure Strike. And remember, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and always be prepared.